Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It's a dreary Sunday morning here in Belleville, Ontario, Canada, but it's also a coffee kind of morning. Second or third cup of coffee kind of morning. Want to continue on with great albums, this time from 1973. Got a bunch of them here. Great year for music, great albums, great releases for sure. Before I get into everything though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it and love you all. Also, thank you to everyone that's entered my contest. I'm really pleased with the entries so far. I'll probably be doing a follow-up this week on everyone that's entered so far, and if I miss anyone, that's a chance to let me know. Keep on submitting because the draw is October 1st. So there's plenty of time, but I'm really, really pleased with everyone's entry. I was just watching Rich Strickler's entry this morning. I love Rich. He's such a great guy. Laid back like myself, similar music styles, and just a wonderful, wonderful guy. If you don't know Rich, go to his channel, sub him for sure. An amazing, amazing guy. He was showing drummers that were also singers. So he showed Don Henley, Phil Collins, and Levon Helm. Three amazing drummers in their own right, and three amazing vocalists in their own right. Just remarkable stuff. So good job, Rich. Thank you so much. And everyone's entries has been great. I can't say enough about that. So let's get started. I bookend these ones. Start off with a banger, and I'm going to end with a banger as well. Some of my favorite albums in this particular year. So 1973. So right off the bat, one of the all-time greatest albums ever, in my opinion. It's always my opinion. Everyone has different opinions. That's what I love about the vinyl community. We have similar tastes and similar likes, but we can also agree and disagree, and be sociable and reasonable about it. And I still think this is one of the best albums ever. This is Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. I mean, when I first heard this, and this is not the original one that I had, but when I first heard this, I was just blown away. And believe it or not, this was I was introduced to this album from a minister's son. It's that typical scene where the parents go to dinner at the minister's house. The kids go downstairs. The son throw this album on. It just blew my mind, and I've just loved it ever since. Of course, listening to it with headphones is the way to go. But what can you not say about this album? That's amazing. It's just remarkable. Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Just an amazing, amazing album. Love it, love it. This is no slouch of an album either. The Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Elton John. One of his. I love early Elton John. I. Of course, he moved on with the 80s and everything else, but his early stuff rocked. He had a great band behind him. And this is a classic. This is a classic. Yeah, just Saturday Night's All Right. Roy Rogers. Funeral for a Friend. And Love Lies Bleeding to start off the album. Just remarkable, remarkable stuff. Benny and the Jets. Candle in the Wind, the beautiful song Candle in the Wind. But he also tells a lot of stories in this one. The Ballad of Danny Bailey, Dirty Little Girl, Roy Rogers, Social Disease. Of course, Bernie Taupin's lyrics are just top notch on this one. Great, great album. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. 1973. Another album, no slouch of an album. Some ring wear for sure on this one, but it's been well played. Wings, Paul McCartney, I love Wings. I think it was a good venture for Paul. Um, and yeah, Band on the Run. Um, what can you say about Band on the Run? The song Jet, Bluebird, Let Me Roll It. Just a classic bluesy song. Then you got Lamunia, No Words, Helen Wheels, rockin' tune, Helen Wheels. Picasso's Last Words, Drink to Me, and 1985, another cool track. Just a wonderful, wonderful album by Paul McCartney, Linda, and Denny Lane. Amazing player, Denny Lane. Love this album. Love Wings. Love Paul. What's not to love? One of my favorite Sabbath albums. Some would disagree, and that's cool. But Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I wish I had this on a vinyl, but this CD version sounds remarkable. I'm hoping they come out with a super deluxe version of this one as well eventually. But Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, National Acrobat, Fluff. You could take Fluff away, but Sabracadabra, Kill Yourself to Live, such a cool track. Who Are You, Looking for Today, and Spiral Architect. Just, this album tells a story. It's just classic Sabbath, and really, really good stuff. Mr. Zappa, Overnight Sensation, such a great album. Such a great album. Yeah, I really like this album. And Zappa, of course, was a unique player, unique writer. Yeah, Camarillo, Brillo, I'm the Slime, Dirty Love, 50-50, Zombie Wolf, Dynamo Hum, classic Dynamo Hum, Montana. Really great album from Mr. Zappa. Billion Dollar Babies, Alice Cooper. Classic album by these guys. Unfortunately, this one has a sticker on it. But if I take that sticker off, it's just going to rip the cover more. But yeah, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Generational Landslide. Of course, the title track, Billion Dollar Babies. Just the best from Alice. For sure. Tres Hombres from ZZ. I also have a CD version in the box set. I didn't bring it out. I want to try and keep this as vinyl as I could. But what a classic album this is. It's on the London label. But you got Waiting for the Bus. Jesus Just Left Chicago. I mean, this is such a bluesy album as well. And then you got Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. Masters of Sparks. Hot Blue and Righteous. Move Me Down the Line. Precious and Grace. The Great LaGrange. Chic and Have You Heard. Of course, sharing vocals with Dusty Hill, the late great Dusty Hill. Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard. Classic ZZ. And Tres Hombres. The epic album, Brain Salad Surgery. I also have it on remastered CD. It's just remarkable stuff. This one has the alternate album. Jocko Jacek from King Crimson did the stereo mixes on this one. And then the original album, 2014 remaster, Brain Salad Surgery. You know, you got Jerusalem, beautiful track, Jerusalem. Toccato, Still You Turn Me On, another fantastic song. Benny the Bouncer, fun kind of carnival type of song. Then you got Carnival 9 to end off the album. Yeah. Then not even on the outtake, there's like 13 different mixes and alternate versions. But you got Carnival, Jerusalem, Still You Turn Me On, Toccato, excerpts from Brain Salad Surgery, When the Apple Blossoms, Bloom in the Windmills of Your Mind, I'll Be Your Valentine, and then you got Brain Salad Surgery, instrumentals and stuff like that. It's a great take on this for this masterpiece of an album, for sure. One of my favorites from the Doobies. This is the original lineup. Tommy Johnson, Patrick Simmons and the boys. The Captain and Me. Such a great album. Such a great album. Natural Thing, Long Train Running, China Grove. Big hits for these guys. Dark Eyed Cajun Woman. Cool, bluesy kind of track. Without You, South City Midnight Lady, beautifully sung by Patrick Simmons. Evil Woman, The Captain and Me. Classic Doobies. This is one of their best, for sure. One of their best. Another one from Elton. Again, early Elton is to me the best of the bunch. This is Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. And you got Daniel, the beautiful track Daniel. Teacher, I Need You, Elderberry Wine, Blues for Baby and Me, Midnight Express, Have Mercy on the Criminal, I'm Gonna Be a Teenage Idol, Texan Love Song, Crocodile Rock, cool track, Crocodile Rock, and High Flying Bird from Elton. Between this and Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, some great Elton. This 1973 release from the Eagles, early Eagles, and this is a great box set as well. This is from Desperado. Desperado was their second album. Classic stuff. This still had Bernie Leadon in it, or Layden. Great player in his own right, great banjo player as well. Wanted to keep the band more countrified. Don Henley and then Glenn Frey wanted to rock it up a bit. Hence, Bernie Leadon leaves, Joe Walsh comes in, and the rest is history. But Dual and Dalton, 21, Out of Control, Tequila Sunrise, Desperado, you know, kind of a, they want to portray themselves as outlaws in this one. Some great tracks on this one as well, but awesome album. Just not my favorite album by the guys, but it's still a good album. This classic live album, 3-album set of Yes songs, 1973. Only has Bill Bruford on 3 of the tracks. Alan White comes in and plays drums on the rest of them. Yeah. Rick Wakeman, of course. Just wonderful stuff. There's the track list there. And this the artwork in this is just beautiful as well. But Perpetual Change, Your Move, All Good People, Long Distance Run Around, Close to the Edge, Yours Is No Disgrace, The Amazing Starship Trooper, one of my favorite Yes songs. Really good album. Triple deluxe output from Yes. Of course, I had to throw some Canadian in there for sure. One of my favorite bands, Bachman Turner Overdrive. This is their second album, BTO2. Blown, Welcome Home, Stone Gates, Let It Ride. I love Let It Ride. Such a great, great track. And Taking Care of Business is on this as well. They're huge, huge hit, Taking Care of Business. Probably put them on the map, made them international stars. Give It Time, Tramp, and I Don't Have to Hide. This is when Tim Bachman was still in the band, Randy's brother, as well as Rob Bachman, who was the drummer. So it was really the three Bachmans, and then Fred Turner, that heavy growl vocals, and great bass player as well. But what a great album, BTO2. Of course, Randy made it big with the Guess Who. Did some amazing guitar work and with the Guess Who as well. From 1973 as well, the J. Giles Band, Bloodshot. This was a VCLT from my good friend Aaron Mutha Alamer. It's also on red vinyl. I love the J. Giles Band. Such a good, fun band to listen to. Really good stuff. Ain't Nothing But a House Party. Make Up Your Mind. Back to Get You. Strutting With My Baby. Don't Try and Hide It. I mean, these guys, they're serious musicians, but they don't take themselves seriously. And just a fun album, Bloodshot. And then finally, as I said, Bookends. One of my all-time favorites. I think, if I recall back, and that was a couple years ago, this was the second album I ever had. The first album being Deep Purple's Machine Head. So I was introduced to music. Dark Side of the Moon came not too long after that. But we're talking, we're an American band, Grand Funk. One of my all-time favorite bands. Used to get stickers that came in the albums with these, with that hand symbol. But yeah, this is a classic album. Craig Frost had joined, freeing up the keyboards from Mark Farner. Craig Frost, a great keyboardist in his own right. And I believe he went on to play with Santana. I'm not 100% sure. I know he moved on and played with a big band. I just don't have any notes. I'm just kind of flying out the seat of my pants with this one. But of course, you got the big hit. We're an American band. Really overplayed, and I don't really care if I hear it again. But it's a classic track for sure. Stock Looking Back, heavy track as well. Creepin', Black Licorice, just that whoo in the beginning of it, by Don Brewer. And Mark Farner and Don Brewer share vocals on this one to the best. I mean, Don Brewer does the vocals on We're an American Band. And then you got the amazing vocals of Mark Farner, the amazing guitar playing and drumming and bassist from Mel Shocker. Just remarkable. You got the Railroad, cool track, the Railroad. I Ain't Got Nobody. Walk Like a Man. Classic track of Walk Like a Man. And The Loneliest Rider. It's got that North American Indian sound to it or feel to it, that just with the beat. I think Mark Farner had some North American Indian background, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just a classic album. Grand Funk, We're an American Band. So there you have it, guys. There's some great albums from 1973. Some of my all-time favorites for sure. I'll be back again with 74. I want to go through to 79. I may go into the 80s too, depending on what I have. But I think the 70s are some of the best music ever, in my opinion anyway, for classic rock. And all the best, guys. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. We'll talk to you again soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye now.